Welcome to the Snazzy Sage Podcast. I'm Dr. Carrie, your host and coach. Each week, I chat with remarkable guests who are thriving in their next chapter with confidence, purpose, and style. Because the next chapter isn't about age, it's all about attitude. Let's dive in. I am so excited about today's guest, Tiara Gaffney, founder of Organize by Tiara. Tiara is one of my former students, and it's been an incredible journey to watch her business flourish. She earned her bachelor's in fashion merchandising from the Art Institute of Fort Lauderdale and has turned her eye for style into a passion for helping people bring order and calm to their homes. I wanted to have her on the Snazzy Sage podcast because at this stage of life, so many of us are craving simplicity, less clutter, more clarity. Whether you're refreshing your wardrobe, downsizing, or just getting ready for a space that feels lighter and more aligned with who you are now, these tips are going to help you feel organized, inspired, and a little more at peace in your own home. Tiara, I am so excited to have you here today. Welcome.
I'm excited to be here. Thank you.
Well, let's start at the beginning. What inspired you to start Organize by Tiara? When did you realize that organizing was really something that you were passionate about?
Well, it started during COVID. I was furloughed from my main job I had, and I just thought about merchandising, how I missed it. I said, hey, I want to do closet organizing. So I started at my friend's house for fun, and I realized how much people really do need help with organizing. It's a bunch of clutter. People carry on things for years. Oh, I haven't worn this in 5 years. Oh, I wanted to give it to my mom, but I forgot. Oh, my sister left this here. How often are we actually going inside of our closets, our pantries, any type of small space where we store things and really clearing it out? And from that moment, I realized people need me.
You're so right. I think closets are such an emotional space, right? Of things we've held on to for a decade or things we buy and get rid of. How do you help people decide what they should keep and what they should throw away?
Well, it really depends on the person. I've dealt with clients that have detachment issues, a relative had passed away, but certain clothing items remind them of them, or just people who just don't want to give things away. So it just really depends. But I'll tell people, do you see yourself still wearing this? Is this still who you are? Let's unpack this.
I have multiple sizes. I have from size medium to extra large. And in my age, in my late 50s, dealing with menopause, I'm moving beyond the extra large. But I'm holding on to my mediums because maybe someday I'm going to fit back into them. But I have things from a decade ago. At what point should I just say, like, oh, I think I read an article, if you haven't worn it in 3 to 5 years, you should donate it or get rid of it?
And I do a fun thing with clients sometimes. I say, hey, let's walk out the closet. Now let's pretend we're in a boutique. Walk through it again, and would you buy it again?
Oh, I love that.
Would you buy that piece again? Like, look at it, walk right past it. If you go back to it, maybe. If not, it's not. This is not who you are anymore as a person. Some things we may have had from 5 years ago, it may fit, it may not fit. You may be that size again, you may not. But the real question is, why is it still here?
And let's talk about organizing our closet. So we've got all the things that we want to keep. Having worked in retail in my younger years, I have my shirts. I have sleeveless, short sleeves, long sleeve. I have it by color from light to dark. I don't know if I'm doing it right. So what are your suggestions to organizing?
Okay, so first, I don't think there's a right or wrong for your closet. I tell everyone, let's organize it to your liking, to your day-to-day life. Social media can show you one thing, but that's not your life. I have clients that love the containers, the labels, but is this really who you are? It's okay if you're not. You have to make it easy for you. That's what organizing is. So based on a closet, it really depends on the person. If you have a bunch of white shirts, red shirts, I sometimes combine all together, such as silhouette tank tops, chunky sleeves, short sleeve, long sleeves. But if you're someone that's active wear, ready to wear, work wear, I'll give each category its section. But if you have everything together and you're like, I work from home, I just need to come in here and see things, grab it and go, I'll do color coordinating. I grab all the whites together, all the reds, all the blues, all the greens, and I follow the Reggie Biv method. That's how I go about the color coordinating. And then sometimes you have your browns, your blacks, your grays, and whites. I kind of put those together. And it really just depends on the person in the closet.
And a throwback to second grade art class. Remind us what RGBIV means.
Red, orange, yellow, green, blue, indigo, violet.
All right. I like it. I like it.
It helps so much.
And I think it's such a freeing feeling to have space. And I think if people aren't ready to let go of something, there's these wonderful plastic bins that you could buy, and you could put, whether it's under the bed storage or plastic bin storage, you could take the
The
things you
vacuum.
might wear and you could hold on to them. It doesn't have to be in your closet.
Yeah, that's where the switch out comes, with winter and summer clothes, summer and winter clothes, depending
Mhm.
on how your closet is and your climate. Like here, I'm in Dallas, Texas. It is getting cooler out now. So many of my clients are putting away their super summery clothing, such as bikinis or the linen dresses, linen pants. They're bringing out the fall, winter things now. So we switch out containers, put it in storage, under the bed storage, back the closet where you're not really going. So you can just walk straight into your closet, grab your stuff, go. No need to go back there until next season.
And do you have any suggestions for accessories, shoes, handbags, scarves?
It just depends on your storage space, shelving space, closet space, drawer space. When it comes to scarves, you can either fold them down and place them inside a drawer. You can put them inside an actual storage box, the little nice designer ones, or bins and
Mm.
baskets, and just place it up top. Or if you have the privilege to have a custom closet and the pull out, you put them on there. Your accessories, undergarments, you can put those in your nightstand if you have that next to your bed. I know many people are not using dresses anymore, more of the new modern way in decorating. I still stand on drawers and dressers. I think they're helpful because people have a lot of clothes and no one realizes it. But you can use storage bins, you can use baskets, your nightstands under the bed storage. If you have storage included in your bed, that's amazing too.
And for someone that's on a budget, there's a lot of great little plastic baskets that you can get at the Dollar Tree.
There's so many now. Dollar Tree
Hmm.
is amazing. Home Goods, you can find some good stuff walking through. Even Ross and Marshalls, just walking through the home department, you can come across some really good baskets and bins. Or you can use the vacuum bag method. Quilts, blankets, fluffy sweaters, big coats, and they get really flat. You can stack them up.
And for purses, I purchased at the Dollar Tree the over the door hanger that they'll have like 6 different racks. And then I've also this is terrible, but I'll just nail a bunch of really big nails and I have a whole wall in my closet just of purses
I was
hanging.
gonna suggest that too, thumbtacks. I actually
Mm.
created, bag wall ones with thumbtacks, and they were
Mm.
clear. You couldn't see them, so very stylish.
For shoes, I bought some small shelves that I got maybe at Target, and then I also have, from Amazon some hanging shoe racks that work great, but they also I have a dog, and they work great. I use it in my front closet for all of my dog things, the leashes, the collars.
Really, it's just about creativity. You have to be creative. With organizing, it's all about being creative, but also making sure it makes sense for you and your day to day. It's easier, clutter free. That's really what it's about. There's no right or wrong way for organizing in your day to day life. Maybe for me, I like my t shirts folded down. You like your t shirts hanging up. But I tell people, just be honest with yourself. It's okay. We're going to make it work either way.
And what about hangers? Is there a right hanger, a wrong hanger? What are your thoughts on hangers?
There isn't a right or wrong hanger, but everyone dislikes wired hangers. About 95% of my clients dislike wired hangers. If they're in their closet, it's because of dry cleaning. I personally love wooden hangers. Most people like the felt hangers, but over time, when you have your shirts or your pants hanging in the middle, it starts to sag in the
Mm.
middle. But the wooden hangers, I think they're stylish, very clean, heavy duty, and they last forever.
That's true. For anyone listening who feels overwhelmed and doesn't know where to start, what's the best thing they should do? What's the first step they should take?
The first step is whatever's on the floor and out of place, remove it from the closet. Just take it out. And then turn around wherever you placed it, look at it, and see if you want these things or not.
Mm.
Not everyone can work in chaos. Sometimes when you see a big pile, you're like, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what do I do?
Mhm.
Just
That's true.
start from the top, work your way to the bottom.
And once someone has spent maybe an afternoon or a weekend organizing their closet, it's so easy to slip back into bad habits. Do you have any suggestions of how to keep your closet organized once it's to the way that you want you?
Yes, everyone asks this question to me. It's so fun. What's the magic trick? What do I do? Put it back. Put it back. That's it. Just
There's
a
no
two
magic answer.
There's no magic answer. So my advice is to just put it back immediately or revisit your space, whatever space it may be, your closet, pantry, linen closet, once a month, every other month to give it a nice refresher, get rid of some things, see what you want to keep. Because, we can't help it. We do shop out with the old and with the new. That's saying you have to really eliminate things in order to gain more, or else it's going to be a mess. It's going to be overcrowded. And that's where the frustration comes into play once your space is cluttered. And I personally feel we can't control what goes on outside, but we should have more control of our homes.
That's a great point. So if an audience member is listening to this podcast right now and they're excited, but they may feel a little stuck or overwhelmed, any suggestions on where to start?
I would say start in sections. Pick a section a day. Don't overwhelm yourself trying to do everything at one time because it can get overwhelming, especially if you have a walk-in closet. I don't think people realize how much things get stored inside of closets. I mean, you ever watch like a funny TV show, you have to clean up and they throw everything in the closet? That's real. That's
You've
a
seen
real
it.
thing. I've seen it. People have done things in closets. They put it's like, "Wait, how'd you get this in here?" Oh my gosh. No judgment, but, like, I'm amazed at how you were able to get this inside of here. So let's do that, but in a healthier way.
And what one trick that I found is, and you're right, it's not just closets, but it's dressers and drawers and so
Mhm.
forth. I will take a drawer a day or have my spring cleaning in the month of April. Every weekend on Saturday, I'll do 2 drawers. Sunday, I'll do 2 drawers, and suddenly it gets done.
Yeah, you have to just pace yourself. Like, if you're someone who can knock things out in one day, amazing. But if this is overwhelming, because it does get overwhelming, it does. Start in a section. Is at your pace. There is no rush. There is no race.
So if someone's really excited and wants to follow you and learn some more tips or contact you through social media and online, how can they locate you?
You can locate me on Instagram at organized_by Tiara. That's going to be organized with a D at the end. And my website is organizedbytiara.com. You can find me on there as well. And TikTok, Organized by Tiara.
Excellent. Are you also on LinkedIn?
I am on LinkedIn under Tiara Gaffney. I'm always on there. You can feel free to send me an email, shoot me a DM. I typically respond back within a day or so.
And you are based in Dallas, Texas, but if someone's listening in Denver, Colorado, can they work with you? Do you do Zoom services?
I do services, we do consultations. I do fly in and travel as well.
Well, this has been such a joy and such a pleasure. I am so proud of you as my former student to see you flourish in your career and help people and really have so much personal and professional success.
Thank you.
Thank you for tuning in to Snazzy and Sage. If you loved today's episode, please subscribe, leave a review, and share it with a friend. Want to elevate your style and confidence? Visit snazzyandsage.com to explore individual and group coaching that helps you look and feel your best from the inside out. Until next time, stay snazzy.